Sandro, itong April 5 to 17, 2013 ay magkakaroon ng Balikatan Exercises 2013. Ano-ano nga ba ang mga activities at impormasyon tungkol dito? Of course, malalaman natin with our two very special guests this morning. Makasama po natin si Lieutenant Junior Grade Ana Leah Cazcarro, ang Deputy Public Affairs Director Balikatan 13 para sa Pilipinas, and Gunnery Sergeant Christine Polvorosa, Deputy Public Affairs Director Balikatan 2013 for the US. Good morning!
Good morning po.
Good morning.
Good morning!
Yes, good morning.
Well, Sandro, umpisahan na natin. Balikatan 2013. Well, para sa akin, this is to strengthen the security relations of the Philippines and the US. So, Gani, what is the main purpose of Balikatan 2013?
Well, the main purpose for us, for both U.S. and the Philippines, is to increase interoperability between our forces, right? And also to help us build capacity and work together and build our relationships so that we can all respond to any emerging crisis within the Pacific.
We've had Balikatan exercises in the past already. Pang ilan na Balikatan exercises na itong nagaganap ngayon?
Actually, this is the 29th iteration for this year.
Okay. And then, I guess, there's a mentality sa utak ng mga tao na pag sinabing Balikatan, this is all about military exercises.
Yes.
But apparently, these are other activities as well that are part of the Balikatan exercises.
Well, I believe marami silang mga
Yes.
workshops, and nasabi nga ni Gani kanina, as you've said a while ago, building relationships. So ito, I believe more of meron silang mga seminars and workshops na
Yes.
gagawin. So would you like to talk about this?
Absolutely. We have a few subject matter exchanges, right, with the different job fields, basically exchanging and sharing knowledge and experience between our forces to also help build our relationships as well, not only like professionally, but also as a military.
Yes, and we also have the cooperative health engagements, which we give free medical, dental, and veterinary civic. We also have the civic action programs,
Yes.
the infrastructure repairs that's happening in Zambales right now, and as what Christine had mentioned is the traditional combat activities, but it's not really focused on that one this year, but also the humanitarian and disaster response, which enhances the interoperability between the two countries to respond not only in combat but also in disasters and maritime
So
response.
this Balikatan Exercises 2013, I believe magkakaroon siya ng talagang ikakalat siya, Sandro, no, iba't ibang lugar. So saan-saan po ba
Yes.
yung mga lugar nito?
So we have one in we have different activities in Subi, Clark,
Yes,
Crow Valley, Fort
Camp
Magsaysay.
O'Donnell. Yes.
Every season.
So and throughout Zambales, and the activities that are taking place throughout Zambales, those are the humanitarian civic assistance projects that are taking place. But everywhere else, we have some military tactical level training. We also have additional subject matter exchange events taking place, right? Senior leadership exchanges. So we have a lot of activities that consist or that make up Balikatan.
Okay, you mentioned that there are a lot of places where the U.S. troops are, but like where are the for the Air Force, like the Navy, the Marines, are there certain camps where they're focusing on different types of training to teach the Filipinos as well?
Yes, so at Clark Field, we have the Air Force and the Marine Aircraft Wing that are working with the Filipinos as far as kind of help or working with them in aerial operations and also kind of aerial response to any issues
Okay.
with aircraft. And then in Fort Magsaysay, we have U.S. Army working with the Phil Army doing military training to increase interoperability and build capacity. And that's the same thing that is happening as well at Crow Valley, except where we have U.S. Marine Forces working with Marine Forces at Crow Valley.
Okay.
So, Sandro, maganda tong Balikatan 2013 kasi dito napakaganda dahil ang nangyayari dito, nag-exchange sila ng mga natututunan nila, ng mga tactics.
Yes.
So, para mas maging epektibo sila.
Yes. Kasi kung isipin mo, iba ang mga tactics na ginagawa ng US, kasi iba yung
And sa
experience nila.
Philippines rin,
And of course, sa
yes.
Philippines, yung mga Pilipino rin, iba rin yung mga na-experience nila sa gera dito and sa mga pakikitungo na rin siguro sa mga, hindi naman kailangan parating away, siguro mga pakikitungo na din sa mga individual at sa mga krimen na nangyayari.
Well, as the U.S. spokesperson, what assets do you have?
Oh, we have different assets here, aircraft and maritime assets. The newest asset that we've brought here to the Philippines is the MV-22 Bravo Osprey, which is replacing the CH-46 Sea Knight helicopters, Marine Corps wide, U.S. Marine Corps wide. And the reason for that is because it's a better aircraft. It's faster, it's got a farther range, it carries more cargo internally and externally, and it's also able to carry a lot of troops as well to different locations.
Speaking of aircraft, I believe on Saturday po, this Saturday, magkakaroon kayo ng parang
Activities to
display of
display
mga
also.
aircraft din
Yes.
para ma-view rin ng mga public. Tama
Actually,
po ba?
it's not just work, but we will also have an activity in Fort Magsaysay this Saturday. So it's a simultaneous activity between the two places, and the static display for the aircrafts will be in Clark. So those who are interested to witness or take pictures of those aircrafts are invited.
Yes.
Just get coordinated with our office, the Public Affairs Office, AFP in Camp Aguinaldo. Then we will cater to you, the media who are interested to cover it.
So Sandro, medyo hindi open talaga to sa publiko kasi nga for safety rin dahil
Yes,
marami
syempre
din silang mga
delikado
drills na gagawin. Pero but then again, dun sa mga interesado talaga na pumunta at manood siguro, pwede sila magpa-accredit sa
Public Affairs Office, AFP, sa Camp Aguinaldo.
Ayun.
Yes. And ma'am, matanong ko na po, since April 5 pa po until 17 nga po, so mula April 5, what are the activities already that have been done by mga nagawa na po ng Balikatan exercises? And then, what are we looking forward to for the
Or expecting
for the remaining week that we have left in the Philippines?
Yes, actually, as what you have mentioned and Christine had mentioned, that we had the opening ceremony last April 5. We had the cooperative health engagement in Zambales, in different places in Zambales. And then we also had the engineering projects also in Zambales. And then we also had this coming Friday we're going to have the Crow Valley exercise.
Yeah, so this Friday is mechanized infantry drills. So what that basically is we're going to have combined training between U.S. Marines and Philippine Marines as they conduct live fire drills from tactical
Yes.
vehicles
Like
onto
the
targets.
Humvees, right?
Like the
You
Humvees,
mentioned,
correct.
yes.
And so that's going to be taking place all morning Friday, and then later on that afternoon there's going to be artillery training, both combined as well. So you'll see both U.S. and Filipino forces out there training to tactics, techniques, and procedures, and exchanging knowledge and experience and building those relationships.
So napakaganda dahil ngayon at least maliwanag na rin sa viewers natin na hindi lang ito yung mga exercise na gagawin, kundi ito rin yung pagbibuild ng relationship ng
Yes.
US and ng Pilipinas. And of course, ito rin yung nasabi nga niya, exchanging of tactics, techniques, and knowledge.
Yes, and siguro kasi iniisip ng ibang tao na nangyayari yung mga ganito dahil naghahanda tayo para sa gera o kung anumang kaguluhan. Pero hindi naman talaga ganun yung kaso kasi importante lang na alam at handa syempre yung ating mga Philippine troops na rin sa kung ano man mangyayari.
At saka syempre hindi lang siya more of yun nga nasabi mo mga gera-gera. More of meron din silang training, medical assistance, meron din silang humanitarian disaster relief, meron din silang veterinary civic action program, and of course cooperative health engagement. So napakagandang programa.
Yes. And then matanong ko lang kasi kanina napag-usapan natin nung na-mention nila yung footbridge na ginagawa. What do you guys want to talk more about this footbridge?
Yes, this footbridge, the 60-meter footbridge, the dedication will be on Sunday, 15, and this one is located in San Pascual, Zambales.
And it's really for the community because the past suspension bridge that they had there wasn't very safe, and so what we wanted to do is work with our Philippine counterparts to help reinforce this bridge and give the community a better way of reaching other areas within San Pascual.
Okay.
Mga gaano po ba karaming US and Filipino troops po yung kasali dito?
Those that are under training.
More
how
or
many?
less, we have 8,000 troops right now. It's the AFP and the US troops. The AFP is more or less 3,000 plus,
Yes.
and then the US troop is more or less 4,000.
Yes.
Ayan, so talagang very exciting. Hindi
Yes.
lamang talaga, at least naliwanagan lahat ng viewers natin, Sandro. So, ma'am, would you like to invite our viewers or kahit
Give a
man lang,
message
you
po.
have message for them?
Yes.
Actually, we're still inviting all the media outfits who are still interested to cover the activities on Saturday and Sunday. It's gonna be on Clark, Fort Magsaysay, and in Zambales. Just get coordinated with our office, and then we will assist them if whichever place they want to cover.
And I just want to say thank you to Chai here and to our Philippine counterparts for hosting us, the U.S. personnel, because this is a very important exercise for us, and it's most important because we want to continue to build on the long-standing relationship that we have with the Philippines and continue our partnership enable us to improve regional security and stability here in the Pacific.
And of
Ayan.
course, we also would like to thank you guys for helping us
Thank you
out.
so
and,
much.
We hope that you're having a good time also, and that the Philippines is being very accommodating to you guys here in the Philippines.
At syempre, tamang-tama rin yung pinag-usapan na nga araw ng kagitingan. So, tungkol sa mga matatapang. So,
Yes.
talagang saludo po kami sa inyong lahat. More power po sa inyo.
Okay.
Ayan po, salamat. Nakapanayam natin si Lieutenant Junior Grade Leah P. Cazcarro and Gunnery Sergeant Christine Polvorosa. Thank you so much.
Yes.